There's a difference between getting the scores
and in basketball, 53, 86,
and getting the story. John Campbell understands sports. He reports more than who won or lost. He tells you how and why.
Seconds. That's when number 79 tripped his own man who was headed in for the winning touchdown, and that blew it.
Oh, yeah?
Well, maybe.
And has fun doing it. Trust John Campbell to bring you the story behind the scores. Weeknights on TV9 Eyewitness News at 6 and 10.
When people can come out and steal basketball games from young people like that crew did, they deserve to be in jail, not out working ball games.
Toward the end, I thought about this team and what they deserve. I thought about my husband. I thought about Nikki. And I thought about the personal tragedies that each and every player has gone through.
You got to know exactly what's going on. You can't think that you know what's going on. It's either you know or you don't, and he thought he did, but he didn't. So, no, he didn't. He lost his cool.
You know, we had a pretty good recruiting year. It depends on whether they get in or not.
They don't make them like that anymore. You know, Sports Illustrated is also celebrating a 50th anniversary, and they're featuring the greatest sports moment in every state. Well, we posed that question to several journalists, and Kevin Evans of the Waterloo Courier offers an interesting opinion.
Not many people remember what day it was, but to me, the day that they hired that Bump Elliott hired Hayden Fry, it changed the whole complexion of athletics in this university and probably in the state.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to win.
Now, let's try to score, defense.
And when they did, Hayden Fry reversed 19 years of non-winning football at Iowa. 3 times he took Hawkeye teams to the Rose Bowl, but they were never able to win one. The toughest defeat coming in 1986 when UCLA took advantage of 4 Ronnie Harmon fumbles to beat the Hawkeyes. In 1993, Hayden Fry recorded his 200th coaching victory. The result, his first ride off the field. Hayden's final season was 1998. Early in December, he announced his retirement.
I truly love the University of Iowa. I truly love the state of Iowa. And I'll always be a Hawk.
It was a long time between Final Fours for the Iowa Hawkeyes, 1956 to 1980. In 80, they punched their ticket to the Final Four on one of the most famous baskets in Hawkeye history. Steve Waite beats Georgetown, and Iowa was on its way.
One of my greatest memories was the year the Iowa Hawkeyes made it to the Final Four in basketball, led by Ronnie Lester. Same weekend, the Iowa wrestling team won yet another national championship. They had a party that night, a welcome home party at the Iowa Fieldhouse, and it was absolutely incredible.
Don't you people know that it's a 11:45 for crying out loud?
Tom Davis ran the Iowa basketball program for 13 years. During that time, he picked up his 500th coaching victory.
You know, I was happy with the win for a lot of reasons. That was down the list, but still felt awfully good.
Davis also presided over one of the chapters in Iowa sports history, the death of Chris Street in a car accident.
Remember all the times we played basketball, football, wiffle ball, etc. You were my idol. You had it all.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen, and you learn an awful lot about yourself and your staff and your players at the same time, and I'm really proud of what I've learned.
No Iowa coach could match the record of Dan Gable. 15 national titles. The last one coming in 1997 at the Unidome. His secret for success?
Don't get satisfied with what you accomplish. And you deal more than in awards. You deal with people.
Didn't have much to cheer about after the team.
The resumption of the Iowa State football series in 1977 was a big deal. Hayden Fry teams would win 16 straight. A Dan McCarney Cyclone team snapped that streak in 1998 and went on to win 5 in a row themselves.
Unbelievable. 5 in a row. I tell you what, it is unbelievable. Well-fought game. Great game for the fans. I'm the happiest guy in the world. Two city-high guys pulling off. I'm so happy.
In basketball, Hilton Magic arrived in Ames when Johnny Orr took over the Cyclone program. He enjoyed great popularity for 14 years. And then one of the low points came in the spring of 2003 when men's basketball coach Larry Eustachy made a startling announcement.
I'm an alcoholic. Words can't express the remorse I have that I brought upon everybody.
In contrast to that chapter in Cyclone sports history was the performance of Cale Sanderson, the first ever four-time undefeated national wrestling champ.
Stay tuned for more of our 50th year KCRG TV 9 Sports Special.